I stare at Tatsumi in horror. She trying to kill them?
Don't act so shocked. We're dealing with a danger stalker.
Are you serious? They my friends. Are you really that heartless? That was a bit harsh, but I'm worried that she acting so calm. She looked shocked by my word, maybe even hurt. Finally, something I said, chick. Wait, is she holding back tears? That's me act so tough, and I didn't think my word would be bother her. Surprisingly, Tatsumi slowly reached out and touched my arm. I'm sorry. Did she just apologize? I know this is crazy, and you seem to be to care a lot about those girls. You're damn right. I want them to be safe. I'm worried too, especially for Shiki. Oh, but it's not hopeless. Determination suddenly filled her voice. We will stop her. And I will. I already have an idea. Maybe I read her wrong. She was probably just trying to stand strong for me this whole time. I kind of feel like a jerk now. Christopher had squeezed back, giving her an appreciative look. Thank you. What's the plan? She turned away, but not before I glimpsed the tint of the pink hair on her cheeks. Well, we have one potential lead on Kimiko right now. We do? Yes. Did you forget already? She rolled her eye. There goes that moment of kindness. Oh wait, that she must be referring to the address and after the fire. Do you mean the address that she ran to me after the fire? I guess she aren't as dense as I thought. She managed to have a smile. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Well, is she trying, I guess? Do you think it's Kimiko home address? No way. She covered her tracks so far, so she probably picked a new location for you to meet. True. You still think it will help? Of course, or I wouldn't have mentioned it. Maybe things aren't hopeless after all. It might be a trap, though. Of course it's a trap. She unsportably mean to find a way to prevent you from leaving if you were there. That means it's going to be dangerous. Yes, that also makes it one guarantee that location there has access to. True, so she could even be there now. That's me not. I'm going out there. I'm going too. Tatsumi looked at me with a surprising expression. As scary as it is, I have to face it head on. This might be our chance to stop her now, before she got any further. Alright, give me the address. The building looks abandoned. Could she be here somewhere watching us? I glance around, but I don't see anyone nearby. Which apartment did she say? Number 4. I'll take a look. If it is a trap, we need to know. I'll check out the situation and tell you if it's safe to enter. There's a slight tremor in her voice, but she quickly masked it. Is she nervous? Wait! Whoever goes in first is most dangerous. I should let her go first. We only this predicament because of me. What should I do? I take a deep breath and step in front of him. What are you doing? I go in first. Are you stupid? No, I just... If this is some pig-headed notion of chivalry, you can take it and stick it up. Listen, it make most sense for me to go first. She won't make this easy. I have to win her with logic. She just flipped out on me if I admit I want to protect her. Her eyebrow twitched and she folded her arm. Go on. Finally, she's listening, good girl. You yourself said Kimiko want me alive, right? So, if you go in first and she there, who knows what she'll do? I guess that she won't be pleased to see detective. Mm, mm-mm. Right, and she might even assume that you're more competition for her. Tatsumi suddenly looks sick at the thought. Someone as delusional as she is might be able to imagine me being interested in you. Come on, is it really done? Unbelievable! At least she seemed to address my point. Plus, we are only this mess because of me. And Mei and Shiki are important to me. I need to do this. She rubbed her chin and scowled. Very well. For once, you had a good idea. I grinned her comment and felt urge to pat her head. Hey, don't get getting a big-headed. Too late. Does there's any danger? Retreat any alert me. Ah, thanks for worrying about me. She turned a bright shade of a pink in half. Shut it and go. It's adorable. Quickly, she get flustered. I draw a deep breath and step over. The door of the apartment is unlocked, and I open the door and walk it inside. I already get a goosebump the moment I enter the room. I freeze. What is this place? No one else is here. There's no sign of Kimiko. We belong to destined to be together. But we'll read it within red letter carving in the wall. Asaki, what's the situation? Miss me already? Give me another minute to be sure. There's always a chance Kimura is hiding after all, and I don't want Tatsumi to put herself in danger. Don't be ridiculous. We don't have all days. Guess if I just wishful thinking that she missed me. It's a small apartment, but there are two adjoining rooms. A slow forward check on each one. A bedroom both empty. So she's in there. Okay, it's safe for you to come in. Tatsumi followed me inside and kept the side of the room unsettling their car. This is... She stumbled backward and a hurry on her side. I got you. I'm fine. I don't need your help. Despite her objection, I can tell that she's shaken. She's trying to put up a strong front again. I have to admire that. But I wish she would accept that help a little when she needed. A person can be strong all the time. I step a step closer, feeling a slight grab at my shirt. Wow, she's more upset than I realized. I suddenly feel protected despite the apartment being empty. You were right to be cautious. I have the urge to tease her, but decide to take the compliment instead. It feels good to have her relying on me, even if it's just for a moment. I need to stay focused though. She clearly uncomfortable, but she stepped up to face it anyway. She must truly care about her work. I admire her dedication. Look, this writing confirmed my earliest prediction. Harsh crimson lines spell out of the answering rest. I love
Asaki, Asaki, and Kimiko, forever. He's belong to me, destined to be together.
It's good thing that I didn't come here that first day and walk into her trap. Although she won't admit it, I bet Tatsumi is glad I'm here with her. That's not riding in blood, is it? What kind of melodramatic nonsense have you been reading? Given the state of the thing, I think it's normal to question. She crossed her arm. I suppose there are resemblance to blood that might be intentional due to her emotional states. In other words, Kimiko is completely unhinged. I clenched my hand into a fist. I can't let her get away with this. Tatsumi looks around the room and draws her sharp hits of breath. Looks there, on the far wall. And swollen heart. This one the most unsettling message yet. It's Lee's labor rival and both Mei and Shiki are listed underneath. After their name is simply raw question mark. What's that for in the case? There are other so-called rivals she doesn't know about? Beneath this smaller writing is a scribbled list of possible solutions. Poison, stabbing, strangulation? How can anyone write stuff like this and not realize this is wrong? Tatsumi seemed to be noticed my discomfort. Take a deep breath. She relaxed and placed her hand on my arm. Thanks. She pulled away with a scowl. I just don't want you to faint on me, that's all. Despite her attitude, I can see that she's trying to help me. I compose myself. I can tell that she's uneasy too. She shouldn't have to bear the burden alone. That's okay. You don't need an excuse to touch me. I agreed to try to lighten the mood best as I can, even the situation. At least I can try and help relieve some of her tension too.
You wish. Anyway, this is confirmed everything we thought. Yes, Kimiko is obsessed with you. She also picked out Mei and Shiki as a rival, and Mei tried to eliminate them.
Hell no, I won't let Kimiko harm them, no matter what. Tatsumi's hand clenched into fist as she studied the honest writing. She looked worried. After all this, her sister is our target. The police have to believe this, right? Don't hold your breath. Let's see if there is anything else we can learn first. Why doesn't she want to go to the police? They have to believe us when they see a room like this. She must have used this only as a temporary hideout. We continue searching but find nothing else in the apartment that can help us. Come on, we have to report this. If you're here to complain about your apartment, that's not it. I will explain the situation. Why does he look so skeptical? So the fire was started by the Stalker, who followed your friend Hope and tried to lure your creepy apartment? That's right. I even felt like I might have been following her. Ellen said touch me and she nodded. So she felt it too. Even wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. I don't get paid enough to deal with kids like you. What? How can I respond with something like that? You can see that I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid. Even if I was a kid, that wouldn't be fair. Even a higher detective to help me. A once-on hand thought touched me. His expression doesn't change one bit. Huh? I thought that would make him take this more seriously. Doesn't he think I hired the detective prank, or doesn't he think I'm paranoid?
And to that simple out. Everything Jose has said is correct.
Dempsey let out a long sigh. I should have known I'd be seeing you.
Huh?
Still playing detective, I see.
I'm not playing.
Don't you think it's about time you leave this to the professional?
I am a professional.
Into the tight line and she turned away. What just happened? She did say that to me and that the case the police don't take seriously. But I didn't realize that mean that don't take her seriously either. I see why she got frustrated by the question of her so much before. I feel bad now. I can't let this go. She been doing her best to help me all this time. How can you say things like that to her? Even though Tatsumi has been pretty rude to me, he treat me of her make more freeze. Kid, you have no idea what you're talking about. No wonder she wasn't confident about coming to the police for help. From what I've seen so far, she find the detective. I stepped closer to Tatsumi and quickly pulled her hand to the side. Hey!
I don't need your pity.
Despite her angry tone, her gaze is downcast. Tatsumi
And looked back at me. I suppose I owe you an explanation. Although I had a success with my case, the police don't take me seriously. In their eyes, I'm a child playing being a detective, no matter what I do. She shook her head. Shortened, arrogant fools.
She right about that. How can you say that to even when you saw the keys?
They said it's lucky, or that's had help from someone else.
My son is bitter, but not toward me. That's not fair at all.
They always tell me I shouldn't give up.
That's me.
Do you know how infuriating it is to put up your heart into something that just to constantly put down? After a while, you start to wonder if they are right.
She let a short sigh and looks away. I never seen her open up like this before. Everything makes sense now. Her attitude, her frustration. No one else believes in her. She is a good detective. I can't let her give up on her dreams. What shall I do? Encourage Tatsumi. She might be hated me for trying to console her, but I can't pretend that I don't care. I move a little closer so I can lower my voice and not be overheard. Don't give up.
I won't abandon the case, if that's what you're worried about.
I'm not saying this is for my sake, but for yours.
I said I don't need your pity.
It's not a pity.
Well, what is it then?
She lifted her head slightly to look at me. Her tone is hostile, but with a glimmer of her something as an emotion less easy to read. I can tell that she's hurting right now. It's either their word get to her. You're a detective. It doesn't matter what they think of you. My opinion of you probably doesn't matter.
You got that right.
But I want you to know that I believe in you. I can tell that you're capable of being a detective. She blushed slightly. The unexpected sight made my heart skip a bit. Maybe she does care what I think. They're just arrogant and just short-sighted. Like you said. Don't let them get to you. It's not that easy. I place my hand to her shoulder that she's defeated but doesn't pull away. Judging such attractive girl make my face hurt. Not on my best ignore of her warmth beneath my hand. You're solved the case. You're the detective no matter what they think. I have faith in you.
So, that's Shiki. That doesn't count. She my sister. Nevertheless, her lips twitched as if she was slightly joking. What's that smile? Angel smile? I bet all the people of your help with the case is the best one you to succeed to. Sometimes I feel as the thought I'm simply fighting to be recognized.
But my ultimate goal is to solve the case, stop the criminal, and help the people. Thank you for reminding me of that. I can't believe it. She actually thanking me. When I see this softer side of her, she really beautiful. Her eyes are narrow. Now, remove your hand before I remove it for you. I roll my hand, eyes, and chuckle and pull away. I think it's starting to understand her a little more. Let's get back to the meta hand with or without them. Right, we don't need them with you in our side. She held my gaze for a second, and I feel as a thought there is a bond between us, Elias. Then we both turned back to the pastry officer. If this turned out to be a real crime, I imagine that what might happen. Fine, we'll send someone up to the apartment to investigate your story. Finally! But I warn you, is this a prank? Don't worry, we won't joke about something like this. I need to get back to campus soon, but this is more important. Follow us, we'll show you the room right now. This is the place. I don't know, like I'm being watched anymore. If you won't follow me, she probably fine when she was police. But your little game is just about to... Oh no. You won't be able to avoid them forever. No one has lived here for years. We haven't any strange report out to the neighbor either. I assume she stumbled enough to avoid being noticed. Beside me, that's me eye narrow. That's me? She shake her head. She must think something going to go wrong. Perhaps she just being paranoid. So is the apartment is still writing on the wall? It's number 4. So follow me. What in the world? What in the world? I stopped dead in my track. No, that can't be. Tatsumi followed me inside. So she one step ahead of us again. She gripped her teeth. I don't believe this. Are you going to let us in or not? I step out of the way police can enter the room, but there's little point now. I've been scrubbed to clean. No trace of anonymous writing in a man. All the evidence were found that this place is gone. No, they think we made it all up. What are you going to do now? How can you protect me and Shiki?